Joe Kearney. Here.
Good morning, students, faculty, and soon-to-be graduates. I welcome everyone to this year's Senior Last Assembly. As we gather here to celebrate the achievements, history, and the fun this class has had over the last 5 years. I'd like to firstly congratulate all of this year's graduates for not only dropping out after pulling in overnight to finish a biology poster, but taking countless tests that were definitely not worth the $94. There is a reason for all of us being here. High school has taught us many things, but above all, it has set the foundation to our future in this world. This experience is just the beginning for us. Over our time here, whether we emerged out of banks, grew out of the fat phase, or found light in a new realization of ourselves, we've had fun, learning, and growing. We built trust with those we hold close to us now, and without those bonds, friendship would be a word without meaning. I want to thank you for all the good times under the Friday night lights, the countless empty Key Club meetings, and the overall impact that each and every one of my peers have made on my life so far. We will continue to grow and change, but the ones who stay close and push us to be better, someone we want to become, and help us achieve our goals, and the ones who help us discover what opportunities life really has to give, will always be our best friends. I'd like to shout out to Mr. Hansen, who never taught me how to dance, but tried so hard to do so. To all my boys, they know who they are. They know how to pick me up when I'm feeling down, and know damn well how to have a good time. To all the friends that I've learned so much of myself through, thank you for everything. And the second and third chances, because that third pitch better be a home run and not a strikeout. And finally, thank you to my family, my best friend and brother Jack, for always having the last word. And to my parents, the role models since I was a baby. Your compassion and sacrifices for me have been astounding, and especially the life lesson that dreams can be reality, depending on how much work you put in. I can't thank you enough to everyone who has shaped me who I am today, and I believe this can also be said for everyone in this room here. We all face challenges at some point, with the foundation of our morals, determination, and willpower, with the reason that we get up and we reach our goals. Somebody probably said that quote, but we're just going to say it's mine. This community has undergone so much adversity these past couple months, and us, as the future of the society, has stepped up in perseverance in overcoming the obstacles that were at our feet. It has been an honor to be your vice president for this year and colleague for the past 5 years. I know everyone in this class, the sky's the limit for our potential. Maybe for Alex Smith it's Mars, but our future is bright, and that's for sure. Thank you very much, and congratulations to the class of 2018. The class secretary who delivered the class history, Sawyer John Adamitis.
Good morning, everyone, my class, my teachers, my school. Thank you all for being here. I'm here today to talk about our class history, but I know it's going to be hard in the short amount of time that I have to name all the amazing things that we've all achieved and accomplished. So we start on September 5th, 2013, where we come into DY, young dolphins, swimming around the halls, not knowing we were in the 100 wing, 400 wing, 300 wing. I didn't know there was a 300 wing until like last month. So as 8th grade year went on, we became used to DY, the bells in the hallways and those routines. As freshman year came along, we entered as self-proclaimed natives to DY. This was our first taste of stress. All the moves that we were going to make from now would have an enormous impact on our lives. But with that stress came bonds. Sophomore year came around, and as some of us began to compete on the varsity level of sports, some began training for the SATs, and others created beautiful pieces of art and music, our bonds became stronger. Junior year, the supposed hell year and the supposed worst time of our lives. At this time, we became second in command at DY, only being outclassed by the seniors. But even with that, we felt like kings. As we became competitors in the ACL League, forces to be reckoned with in the US band, and beautiful artists in the community, somehow our bonds became stronger. Senior year, the final push, as some say, our first taste of how real life was going to treat us. As SATs concluded and colleges were picked, we started to feel a sense of goodbyes in our lives. However, our last year has been full of laughs. We brought back the DY pep rally, we showed Gillette Stadium how DY gets rowdy, and we had the greatest wedding DY has ever seen. Congratulations, Matt. But before I say my goodbye to my class, I want to read off some of the accomplishments that we have achieved. In the music and art category, we have two of the most talented musicians I have ever met in my life going to Berkeley School of Music. Multiple musicians have qualified for the All Cape Jazz Band. The art club is able to create beautiful pieces of artwork, which multiple of them got selected for awards. And the marching band are literally the gods of performing. Every time I see D-Lou walk up those stairs, I get pumped. In the sports, we literally run the league. In my entire career here at DY, the field hockey and volleyball team have always had a winning record. The girls' track team is somehow able to win every single placement in an event, while the boys' track team has a great time. You guys already know who I have to talk about. One of the greatest sports teams DY has literally ever seen. They put in the hardest work, and they always have a fun time doing it. Of course, I am talking about DY boys golf team. No, but football, you guys had a legendary season, bringing pride to the Lagoon. It was an absolute pleasure and an honor to cheer for you boys every single Friday night. One of my favorite moments was when the offensive line put the absolute smack down on Falmouth and we were able to storm the field. In academics, all I have to say is I have a solid GPA of a 3.75, and I'm ranked 31st. No, this shouldn't make sense. Also, we literally have an individual get a full ride to one of the hardest schools in Alexander Smith, who has become one of my great friends and one of the greatest scholars I've ever seen. Also, he's a shooter with a shot put. Well guys, that's it. I guarantee that our history will last forever. I'm just happy and proud that I can be a part of this class and make all those memories with you. To all the groups that I've been a part of, to my class officers, the Core 4, and the Ambassador Gang, I love you all so much. I leave you all with a wonderful quote from one of the greatest Dolphins to ever roam these halls, Sam Kenny. Yeah. D1! 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 Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce the musical selection, the band that you all know and love, leaving campus.
likely to become a teacher? Dennis Liu.
Best female friends, Anna and Taylor.
Best male friends, Jacob Ingram and Stephen Curran.
Best co-ed friends, Sawyer A. and Nora.
The class couple, Matt and Gypsy.
And most school spirit is Sam Kenny.
I'd now like to introduce Sir McDonald, the class treasurer.
Hello, everybody. It's crazy being here, actually part of this ceremony after watching it for the last 4 years. It's crazy, but I'll get to the speech. This year's graduating class of 2018 has done a great job raising money for our class gift. We raised about $10,000 with our time in office. We obviously had to spend a lot of that. We volunteered at the Ragnar Road Race. We sold countless boxes of fudge, raked many leaves, hosted an event with a DPM food truck, and way more. We are providing DY with 10 new picnic tables, along with an outdoor volleyball net. On beautiful days like today, when you're outside eating your lunch instead of being trapped in the hot cafeteria, I hope you'll remember the class of 2018 that set you free. Along with the tables, we've gifted you a top-of-the-line volleyball net. Looking back now, I know if we had a volleyball net, I'd play there all the time. At lunch, you'll be able to get a game in, and it'll be open to everybody after school. It will also be a good place for you to practice for the school volleyball tournament. Shout-outs watching. In the words of a wise man, Mr. Morrison, you better be there, be responsible, and be respectful so that the net can live on for years and years. And it is a huge honor to introduce possibly 3 of the most musically talented people I know, Ben Andre, Dylan Ruthier, Abby Kreiser, and along with them, one of my best friends, Joe Tierney. station now. I just wanted my name on a star. And look at where we at, still growing up. Still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I'd become. Couldn't wait to get older. Couldn't wait to be someone. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, soon that these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
Wish I think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that glass first. Wish I made it to homecoming. Got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would have gotten out of my shell. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wasn't worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable in myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon. We'd just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, soon that these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
Never thought we'd get old. Maybe we're still young. Maybe we always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past while I'm missing out on now. We've come so far. I guess I'm proud. And I ain't worried about the wrinkles around my smile. I got some scars. I've been around. I've felt some pain. I've seen some things, but I'm here now. Those good old days.
Whoa, whoa, you don't know, whoa, whoa, what you've got, whoa, whoa, till it's gone, whoa, whoa, till it goes, whoa, whoa, you don't know, whoa, whoa, what you've got, whoa, whoa, till it goes, whoa, whoa, till it's gone. I wish somebody would have told me, babe, soon that this would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
Thank you very much.
I have the honor to introduce the principal we all know and love, Mr. Morrison.
Thank you. I'm just absolutely, I have goosebumps from that song you guys did. I don't know if someone else recorded it. I don't get to hear a lot of music. But if they didn't, you guys should, because that was awesome. How about that, huh? Now, I hope that you will all, I'm charged with academics, with presenting the academic awards, but before that, I hope you all will continue to remember those educators that come along and change our lives from day to day. One of our educators is retiring this year, and she's been here for 25 years. I'm trying to capture a good way to describe her. She's warm, kind. She shares the same birthday as myself, which is Sunday. She speaks fluent French, and I know that a lot of you will remember her and treasure her, and her name is Jane Boyle, and after 25 years, she is retiring this year. Can we give her a big hand, please? And thank you. All of you are academics, and 2 of you have risen to the top with incredible achievement. It is now my privilege to introduce our salutatorian, the number 2 student in the class of 2018, who has earned a grade point average of 4.1314. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Sarah McGaffigan. Outstanding. Our valedictorian, the number 1 student in the class of 2018, has earned a grade point average of 4.2327. You! A notable, highly notable, and impressive achievement. I am honored to introduce this year's valedictorian, Alec Smith. Alex. Thank you very much. Mr. Brown. Here he comes. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, DY. It's been my privilege to advise our school's chapter of the National Honor Society. The NHS consists of students who have distinguished themselves academically and who exemplify the values of leadership, service, and character that are championed by the NHS. The purpose of this organization is partly to recognize these students for their achievements. Moreover, though, it serves to further develop these qualities in its members. Where will you find members of the NHS? You'll find them volunteering their time to tutor younger classmates and mentor them, organizing blood drives that help save the lives of community members in need, serving as animal caregivers at the MSPCA, acting as environmental stewards, coaching and inspiring younger athletes, promoting awareness of substance abuse, supporting young artists in the kindergarten musical, aiding young musicians as they prepare for their concerts at Soup Bowls for Hunger, joining senior citizens in a band. I could go on. And of course, as leaders in the classroom. The better question, you see, is where won't you find an NHS member? Wherever you see excellence in academics, wherever you see leadership and service, they are there. Today, you will find the seniors of the NHS sashed in gold cords, a bright and flashy color matched only by the humility with which it is worn. I'd like to personally thank the NHS officers for all their efforts this year. Officers, please stand and be recognized. Eilish Dillon, Jacob Ingram, Ruana Matos, Chris Carey, Sawyer Adamitis, and Nora Bowie. And now, NHS seniors, please rise and join them. Rise and be recognized. Thank you, NHS. I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. And now if we could have Mrs. Maureen Kessler.
Good morning. Thank you. Good morning, class of 2018. I'm honored to stand before you today to recognize 10 students who have not only achieved academic success, but have consistently demonstrated the highest qualities in art scholarship, character, and service. The following 10 members of the National Art Honor Society have dedicated hundreds of hours of their own time serving our school and our communities. I'd like to recognize you each and ask that you please stand when I call your name and allow our DY community to celebrate your accomplishments. Our National Art Honor Society president this year, Cameron Hennessy. And our remaining, Vinnie Coelho, Hannah Miller, Ashley Bartlett, Sydney Berkeley, Selena Bodie, Kelsey Fisk, Emily Ford, Kismet Goldstein, and Miranda Wu. Please stand and be recognized. I'm confident you will continue in your pursuits of service and excellence, sharing your gifts and your talents with the communities you find yourselves in. It's been an honor to serve with you all. Thank you.
Thank you. And now Ms. Riley.
Good morning. The Tri-M National Music Honor Society stands for Modern Music Masters, in which students have been carefully selected on the basis of scholarship, character, leadership, and service. Each student inducted into the Dennis Yarmouth Regional High School chapter of Tri-M has led as an extraordinary example in each standard and gave selflessly to the music department at DY. You can recognize our graduating Tri-M members as they wear a pink cord, as the color pink is the academic color for music. I ask that the seniors in our chapter stand as I call your name to be recognized. Stephen Curran, Abby Feinstein, Emily Ford, Ashley Gray, Cam Hennessy, Jacob Ingram, Paul Kroyak, and Dennis Liu. Congratulations, and may you continue to make and enjoy music the rest of your lives.
And now, Frau Colton Mund.
I am very excited to recognize the one senior that we have for our newly founded, it was just founded in January of this year, chapter of the German National Honor Society, the Delta Epsilon Phi. And that senior is Alina Gubanova. Thank you. She's our first founding senior member of our chapter. Congratulations. Thank you.
And now I have the pleasure. It's great that a lot of us have had an opportunity to travel around the world, and every year the world comes here to DY. And we've been very fortunate this year to have two wonderful, amazing exchange students. What? Oh, whoa, I apologize. I missed the science, Mr. Cutler. I'll get back to the exchange students in a minute. Mr. Cutler? Where's Mr. Cutler?
All right. As I'm sitting here, actually, just a side note, I'm wondering, as I'm hearing these GPAs, I'm wondering, are they calculated with the correct number of sig figs? I'm going to have to check with guidance to find the calculation for that. But the Science National Honor Society is a prominent scientific organization whose goal is to engender a new group of young thinkers who will be the future of industry, research, and scientific exploration for America. The DY chapter started this year, and it's been my privilege to watch these brilliant minds grow. And to be inducted into this chapter, students must have had a 3.0 overall GPA and a 3.4 GPA in science. They're also required to attend, in addition to attending monthly meetings, they were also required to produce a scientific research project over the course of the year. And really, it was just amazing to see some of these projects. So if I could first have my officers stand up, Stephen Curran as the class president, with Nora Bowie as the vice president, Sarah McGaffigan as the treasurer, the secretary, and then Miranda Wu as the treasurer. And I'm not going to list, we had a great showing this year with our first year of Science Honor Society, so I don't have time to list all your names. So, but the rest of you, if you could stand up, please. It's been my honor to work with you, and I wish you well in your future scientific endeavors. Thank you.
Congratulations to all of you on the Honor Societies. Okay, where was I? I'm back again. All right. The world has come to DY once again this year. We have had the honor and privilege to welcome 2 wonderful and amazing exchange students. First, I'd like to invite up Natasha Lorisman, from Brazil. I didn't say her name right.
Hello, my name is Natasha. I am one exchange student from Brazil. I have been here since the start of this year. I come to DY to improve my English and to experience this new culture. I know a lot of Brazilians live here, but I will talk a little bit about Brazil. You might think Brazil is only about crime, favela, and fun, but it is much more than that. Just like the United States, not only about war, rude people, and prejudice. Brazil is about love for others, beautiful places, and being respectful. Just like the United States, it's about being proud of your nation, being kind, and helping others. I know every nation has their problems, but we should not judge a nation just because of the hearsay. Many of you are going to college this year. Some of you may weigh a little more, just like me. But in both ways, you experience new environments, new everything. And as one exchange student on Cape Cod, living this new experience in my life taught me 2 things. First, if you're afraid to try something, you must try it. In the end, it will be worth it. I always was a shy girl who was afraid of pretty much everything, but since I arrived here, I had to face some of those fears, and this dilemma helped give me the courage to challenge myself to do something. And second, I always believed in the 3 times rule, that you must try active something 3 times before you give up. However, here I learned that sometimes 3 times turns to 7 times, if you really want to active something. But after the 7th time, ladies and gentlemen, please, give up. It's not your thing. If this were, you would already active. I hope you all have good luck in your next path and be just great as you are now. I would like to thank you, Mr. Morrison, and all the involved to give me the pleasure of being here and to experience this new culture. And for those I meet here, I'm really glad that I meet you. And you definitely make part of my life.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you very much. Our next exchange student, who I fondly call Martina from Argentina. Martina, would you please come up?
Hello, everyone. I'm Martina. When I first came into this country, I must admit that I was a little scared. Getting out of your comfort zone into the unknown, it's a big challenge. But the fear didn't last long. Joining the DY community was one of the best things of this year and of my life. I had the chance to meet some of the best people I've ever known, and I will never forget. Also, joining the field hockey team and tennis team was a wonderful experience and gave me such amazing friendships, support, and memories. Now it's hard to believe it all have come to an end. I wish I could turn back time and live it all over again. I will remember each one of you, and I will miss you incredibly. Thanks for this wonderful year we shared, and good luck in the future. Thank you.
Thank you both very much for sharing your time with us. And now it's my honor to introduce Miss Mary O'Connor.
Thank you. Seniors, congratulations. I sit here last night and today just in awe of all of the things that you have accomplished and all of your so many talents. It just blows me away. And I'm here also to recognize 4 individuals that have received the Boston Globe All Scholastic. Again, 4 very talented individuals. So our first is Abigail Kreiser. That was for volleyball, in case you're wondering. The next is actually junior, one of my lovely field hockey players, Shelby Dunn. The next 2 were members of the football team. They did an outstanding job. I also had the pleasure of going to Gillette Stadium with them and watched them hoist up their little jelly trophies. I hope you still have those, gentlemen. Yes? Yes, you got it? That's not your jelly trophy? Robert Evans. And last but not least, was it on Twitter? I used to love reading the Twitter feed from, was it the commander? Colonel McCarthy, the colonel. I was so disappointed when I heard it wasn't really him that wrote it. But if you haven't read Colonel McCarthy's letters to his mother, you should. They were fabulous. Jacob McCarthy.
And now to present the Educator of the Year, Ms. Dale Fornoff.
Good morning. To the class of 2018, it's been a pleasure and an honor of working with so many of you for so long, and so many that I got to meet this year and work with you also. I wish you the best of luck, and I know that you're going to go out and do great things. Okay. Every year, the staff at Dennis Yarmouth Regional High School nominates a faculty member as Educator of the Year, the person selected to represent all of us who each day work to teach and educate students here at DY. This year's Educator of the Year has worked at DY for almost 20 years. Each day, this person can be found creating a new lesson, improving on an old one, and finding ways to inspire students' minds and hearts. On the nomination form,
Colleagues commented on the mastery this teacher shows in the classroom, quote unquote, the best there is. The approach to teaching is the same for all students. This teacher raises the bar for each and every student that is lucky enough to step foot in her classroom. If the skills are not there, she will build them. She challenges not only her students, but her colleagues to be better, work harder, and reach for more. With a lot of grace, hard work, and a sophisticated humor, she pushes, prods, and cajoles the best of each of her scholars. This person has been described as a master in the classroom, and one teacher commented, "I've always found her sense of whimsy quite unusual and engaging. Students gravitate and respond to her. I'm amazed at her desire to keep creating, and she's been called the queen of the electives. Whether she is singing her lessons, dressing up in book characters, or in her small but strong stature demanding excellence, this teacher simply gets it done." As I wandered past her room, looking for creative inspiration to write this speech, I found this on her board. And this is for you guys. To my seniors, thank you for all that you have taught me about life and what it means to be a human being. Now, go out and make the world a good place. DY loves you. I'm deeply honored to present this award to someone who makes not only DY a better place, but also the world. DY loves you too. Please join me in congratulating this year's Educator of the Year, Miss Margaret O'Connor.
Thank you so much. It never occurred to me in a million years that this might happen. My family's here. Just in case any of you are wondering, that's Charlie that you've heard me mention a million times. There he is on the end in the light blue shirt. That's Charlie. Next to Charlie, the woman with the red hair, is my twin sister, Mary, who you also heard me mention. And you've also heard me mention my best friend, Vicky, who is kind of like our triplet. That's the person next to Mary. I've had a wonderful life. I've had very little, or at least it seems like I've had very little to struggle with that stood in my way. I've had a wonderful family and friends support system my whole life. I've been able to do lots of wonderful things. I owned my own very successful business when I was very young. But there's nothing that means as much as being able to come here every day and be a part of your lives. There is no time in your life that's more magical, in my mind, than right now. It's the foundation for everything that's going to come afterward. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for letting me be a part of it. It means everything to me. And I hope that when you guys leave DY, you'll always remember what you learned here and that you were loved. I'm sorry, this doesn't happen very often. You who've been my students know that I can talk forever. But I'm just beside myself. It didn't occur to me that this might happen. I feel like I'm dreaming right now. Thank you. Thank you. I love you, and thank you for letting me be part of DY.
Well,
Margaret.
Okay, well, I can't find my speech, but I just want you all to know how much you guys mean to me, and instead of preparing a speech, I have something else. I heard this song on the radio. It's called I Want You to Have It All by Jason Mraz, and I sat down to write a speech, and the right words couldn't come to mind. Because there's so much I want to say to you guys, and it's so hard to put into words. So instead, I'm going to sing a song, and this perfectly summarizes how I hope your futures are, and good luck. Auspiciousness and causes of success. May you have the confidence to always do your best. May you take no effort in you being generous, sharing what you can, nothing more, nothing less. May you know the meaning of the word happiness. May you always lead from the beating in your chest. May you be treated like an esteemed guest. May you get to rest, may you catch your breath. And may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa. And may the road less paved be the road that you follow. Whoa. Well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it, oh. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. May you be as fascinating as a slap bracelet. May you keep the chaos and the clutter off your desk. May you have unquestionable health and less stress. Having no possessions but immeasurable wealth. May you get a gold star on your next test. May your educated guesses always be correct. And may you win prizes shining like diamonds. May you really own it each moment to the next. And may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa. And may the road less paved be the road that you follow. Whoa. Well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it, oh. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. Oh, I want you to have it all. All you can imagine, oh. No matter what your path is, if you believe it, anything can happen. Go, go, go. Raise your glasses. Go, go, go. You can have it. I toast you. Here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it, oh. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. Oh, I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. So here's to the good times we're gonna have. Here's to that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all.
I'd now like to introduce your senior class president, Nora Bowie, who will be doing the class farewell.
Renee, you're gonna make me cry. All right, just so you know, I'm a little sick. Sorry if you can't hear me. Good morning. We all started this journey, for most of us, way back in 2013. According to the Billboard Hot 100, the most popular song in 2013 was Thrift Shop by Malcolm Moore and Ryan Lewis. I'm sure we all remember the infamous first line, "Hey Macklemore, wanna go thrift shopping?" The chorus of Thrift Shop states, "I'm gonna pop some tags, only got $20 in my pocket." Our start in 8th grade reminds me of this line. We entered a new school, prepared academically from middle school, but honestly in no way ready to move up to the big leagues of high school. But even though we only had $20 in our pocket, we still knew that we were going to pop some serious tags here at DY. We have always been a class of firsts. First class with the middle school academy, first class of 8th graders at DY, first class with iPads, even continuing right up until today, with the first class to start the Station Avenue graduation march. Not only that, but if I do say so myself, we have been seemingly the best class, academically, shout out Alex Smith and Sarah McGaffigan, musically, 3 Berklee School of Music attendees, not to mention the marching band's 3 New England championships and 5 consecutive state championships. Athletically, with 8 college athletes, sorry. And what would a DY event be without mentioning the Division V Super Bowl champs? Through all this excellence, I know we have all learned a lot about our own personal talents, but less I think you all realize about how much you have all taught me, how much we have all taught each other. Sydney McCann, you taught me to never stress out about too many things. Matt Crosby, you taught me to always work your hardest, even if the payoff doesn't seem huge, and also that you're allergic to pretty much everything. Rob Evans, you taught me that being confident in yourself can really be the key to a lot of things. Caleb McPherson, you taught me that everyone always needs a friend. Cam Hennessy, you taught me to always be myself, and that your true friends will always love you for it. Ann Froese, you taught me to always speak through my mind and stand up for what you believe in. Jack George, you taught me what a weebelo is. Anastasia McDowell, you taught me to not care about anyone's opinion but your own and to always follow your own path. Maddie Davis, you taught me to always stay positive. Martina, you taught me to go out of my comfort zone. Sawyer Adamitis, you taught me that a good friend can be there for you no matter what. Anna and Sarah McGaffigan, you taught me that family isn't always through blood relation. And Jonah Arsenal, you have taught me to do anything for the ones you love. So everyone, this is it. The day we've all been waiting for since 8th grade, but maybe the day we started to dread come senior year. At some times it felt impossible, but we made it. No more Friday night lights, no more seeing Ronaldo's smiling face, and no more coming in late from open campus and banging on the doors until someone let you in and yelled at you. But I think that we're ready. We have all been prepared through the lessons learned in these halls, not just from a textbook. We have all grown into well-rounded, upbeat, and caring people, and I can't wait to see what all of you do in the future, because I know it'll be something amazing. I wish you all the best of luck, and I love you all. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you all. And seniors, just in a few hours from now. All right. Mr. Pendleton, if you would.